Well, hello everybody. It's lovely to see you. Now I thought I'd start off with this, and it is this. This is our new Tigger. Now I personally wouldn't have called it Tigger because I think that's a cat. But saying that, he does bounce all over. Don't you? Who's a good boy? Now, it personally doesn't like me. Oh no, I hear you all say, who can not like me? But this is the dog that doesn't. Aren't you? Yesterday, after having him a week, we did have a breakthrough. Kerry told him to go to Mummy, and he turned around and came to me. Now he didn't stop with me, but at long last he realises who's the boss. And he wants to go away now. Now the thing is, Kerry's filming, so if I let go, he'll go on her and mess up all the filming. What have I to do, Kez? Should I let him go or try and keep him?
I don't know. What would you like?
I don't know. It depends how he feels. Right. We'll see how we go anyway. Well, this is just a blog to tell you what's been going on these last few days. Now, what I normally say to you all is nothing, because I sit here. But at long last, I've got something to say. Besides, look what Kerry brought me home, of course. But now, what else have I done? I've fallen. I know you think it's not good news, but it was actually quite an event. My legs suddenly didn't move, and I went flat on the floor. Well, not quite flat, because I can't go flat, but you know what I mean. I went on the floor. That was quite upsetting. But guess what? An hour and a half later, I managed to get to the bed, and with Kez's help and with my husband's help, yes, he does exist. I know I don't talk about him often, do I? But he does exist. Bless him. And with his help, I managed to get back on the bed. Now, number 2 thing that's happened. My bed has broken. You know, it's one of these beds that go up and down and around about. Doesn't. It's broken. Don't know why. Well, no, that's a lie. I do probably know why. It's because of Molly. I think she keeps pulling out the wires underneath. So, guess what? Guess who's going on the floor tonight? Yeah, Kez is going to go flat on her back. And before we go on, I won't, because I know you've all got pictures in your mind, so we'll leave it at that. So, the bed's broken. Do you know what else? Our wheelchair's broken. Now, do you know, I think it's funny is this, because way back when I very first started, almost 3 years ago, was it? My wheelchair had broken, and 1 or 2 comments were passed, and you know, 3 years later it broke again. So I haven't treated it so badly. Now, is that all? Is that all that's happened? I think that's all that's happened. Oh, I found a very nice ice cream. Syrup ice cream.
With little pieces of sponge in it.
Oh, we mustn't forget the sponge. Little pieces of sponge in it. So that was rather nice. So what else? To be honest, when everything else has happened like this, I feel wonderful. Because for the first time I've been able to say to you, this has happened, that's happened, anything else happened. But what's happened in your life? Oh, I know what. Just before. I just wanted to remind you. Can you just focus on that, darling? On the prayer book. I want to remind you that everybody who subscribes to me, they go in the prayer book. Anyone who is nasty to me, you go in the prayer book. And I just wanted to remind you, because one or two of you do write to me and ask for me to pray for certain people. I want to thank you as well. Somebody's been worried about me. I think something happened this time for you to worry, but thank you very much. Somebody else has sent me and Kerry a lovely gift. Thank you very much. I'm really, really touched. When people do things like this, oh, doesn't it make us feel humble, Kaz? It's a real funny feeling that somebody would send me and Kaz a gift. I know you think I'm probably talking stupid, but it is. It's a funny feeling anyway. But I just wanted to remind everybody that they are in the book. How are you all doing? How are you, my friends? Are you coping okay? I want you to tell me what you have been doing. You must have been doing something. You must. Okay, you might not have been falling and breaking wheelchairs. Cares, I've missed out the main thing. One thing we might have done. We might have got a new car. Now, this is only tentatively. Yeah, I think it's a proper word. I'm with the Motability scheme over here in England, and every 3 years we have to change our car to keep us healthy. And well, I won't tell you the whole story, but big do's and little do's, I'm going to hopefully get a very long car and estate. I fancy that, forgetting the main thing.
We like them long, don't we, Mummy?
We do like them long, and just ignore her. She's not really there. She doesn't say. She shouldn't say naughty things, should she?
Long and German. Volkswagen and German.
A Volkswagen. That's what she really means. Everybody. Right. That's me. Gonna be a short. You see, whatever I say comes
We don't like short ones.
One thing I also should say is Kez is going to a crime night tomorrow night, and that's where somebody's murdered, and you've got to find out which one it was who murdered them. Everything is just happening at the moment. I hope it's happening for you at the moment too. Okay, so that's me out, shut and Kez. Totally out. Just having a bit of fun tonight. Okay. Night night. God bless everybody. Bye. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. God bless. And bye bye from you. You're sitting on me. Do you realise that?